intercepted, picked off by Von Bell.
Big play here, Jacksonville in attack mode, but this is a lateral throw. Look where Trevor Lawrence releases it. Jamal Agnew contacts it. That ball is free. L'Jarius Sneed jumps on it. Kansas City takes over.
And the officials agree after taking a look at it. Turnover, Jacksonville. That ball free. Mahomes trying to cover up and run after getting the football. Low snap. So it's going to be second down and long. This has been full of errors in this first half between both sides as we check in with Evan.
Yeah, and that speaks to what happened during the break. Offensive coordinator Matt Nagy bringing the entire offense together, and the general sense of the message was to stop pressing, to relax. You can sense it, guys, on this sideline. There's a tenseness. This is unfamiliar territory for this team, but he's trying, along with Mahomes, to plead to guys to just enjoy themselves out on this field.
Yeah, you could feel they're just off their equilibrium a bit. Flag down. And it looked like it was Jawan Taylor. Everything that we saw week 1 may have trickled over into week 2.
False start, awful. Number 74, 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
The former Jacksonville Jaguar has to know that after Detroit, there's going to be a whole lot of scrutiny. Now, his contention is that he gets off on the snap and others don't come off at the same rate. But that time he got off early before the ball was snapped. So much attention, so much chatter after the opening night game against Detroit. As you mentioned earlier, Ian, that chatter is going around the entire league. The officials well aware of it. The scrutiny will be intense.
Yep, he's under a microscope. Second and 14. Mahomes loads it up. Going to take a shot. Deep ball. Intercepted. Flying in. Cisco. Cisco dancing to the thong song. Jaguars take over.
Je wilt vooruit gaan zonder dat de wereld achteruit gaat. Sta daarom even stil. Is een nieuwe telefoon wel echt nodig? Geef je telefoon een langer leven. Recycle, reuse, repair, reduce. Vodafone helpt je daarbij. Want wie vandaag iets kleins kan doen, kan morgen een groot verschil maken. Together we can. Vodafone.
Dit blik vult Francesco Muti met uitsluitend Muti-tomaten. Geteeld onder de Italiaanse zon en verwerkt in minder dan 24 uur na de oogst. Zo wordt de optimale smaak behouden. Hij is daarin zo veelijzend dat als de oogst niet perfect is, dit blik leeg blijft. Solo Pomodoro, Solo Muti.
J'adore. Dior.
Here's a handoff to Elliott coming outside to the right. He hurdled the guy. Leaps for the first down. Tries to hurdle for the first down. This defense is playing magnificent.
Emerging safety Andre Cisco in his third year out of Syracuse with the pick. The intended receiver Watson on the play, and played perfectly by the Jacksonville defense.
Trey Herndon was running underneath with Watson, and Cisco came from the deep safety position, other half the field to get it. But watch. We take a look at how this thing happened. Watson goes here, but this is the guy that you want, Andre Cisco. Take a look at him now playing the deep center, and he goes to the left side, but watch how he falls back into the play. Remember earlier in the game, he almost had a pick that could have been a pick six, didn't get it, didn't miss his opportunity there. Excellent job with his eyes, reading the play, and going over and snatching it.
And Mahomes got drilled at the end of that play as well. It is ETN, very close to first down yardage, not quite enough, 4-yard pickup. Jacksonville has committed more to the run game than Kansas City has, as Bolton injured on the play, grabbing that left leg.
Not someone they can afford to lose for time. 180 tackles last year. Pretty much averages double-digit tackles per game. See Matt Nagy, the offensive coordinator, sitting with Patrick Mahomes trying to figure a few things out.
As they deal with Nick Bolton. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this.
Patrick, Jake for State Farm, explain this bundling thing again.
All right, Coach Reed. Let's say these fries are your car, right? And
And this burger is your home.
Okay.
it can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Explain it again with those nuggies.
Bundling. Just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Third-year linebacker Nick Bolton. Good size, great instincts, an old-school type of performer, up on his own feet. Now we'll get checked out by the athletic training staff. Drew Tranquil, who's got a lot of experience in his own right, will step in. Former fourth-round pick of the Chargers out of Notre Dame. Flag down, a couple of them, in fact.
Let's see if Jacksonville was smart on their reaction there. Noddy in the neutral zone, and an offensive lineman reached down, kind of touched him to show that he made movement.
Neutral zone infraction, defense, number 91, 5-yard penalty. It results in a first down.
Yeah, you nailed it, Charles. Noddy, the guilty party in this very uneven first half for Kansas City. Offensively, not much of a rhythm to speak of. Defensively, they've done a good job. They've been put in some tough spots.
Agreed. And I still think that Kansas City came in their major priority. Let Patrick Mahomes get confidence to these young receivers. At the same time, I still think Isaiah Pacheco helped set a tone when they utilize him running the football.
Motion man is Kirk. New set of downs for Jacksonville. Delayed handoff for ETN. Rumbles across the 30-yard line for a gain of 5. When we asked Trevor Lawrence about playing Kansas City twice last year, he said, look, there's little room for error, obviously, when you're taking on a team at the level of the Chiefs. But there's also that heightened need to capitalize. You feel it. It permeates through your team that you're only going to get X number of chances.
When we were in school, what our teachers tell us, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, it may not be quite that dramatic, but you want to take your shots when you can.
You had good teachers. Christian Kirk, the intended target. You did. Trent McDuffie there in coverage. And it's going to set up 3rd down and 5 from the 31.
I really did, but there wasn't much they could do with me.
They just said it in general.
But they were very good.
Trevor Lawrence, 6 of 13, 46 yards. Chiefs have affected the timing of Lawrence here. Not that they've necessarily gotten to him time and time again, but you could feel that he's not out there ripping those throws like we saw last week against Indianapolis. He finished 24 of 32, 241 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. 3rd and 5, looking at a nickel package here for Kansas City. Lawrence operating from the gun. Lawrence, that's a bullet. Caught by Agnew, and oh boy, I don't think he got it.
I think he's short.
He still had some room before the defender got over there. He went down quickly, and now what do you do if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars? You got a 3-0 lead, 7:19 to play in this first half, and Doug Peterson has got his readers on.
Remember, the name of his book that he wrote after winning the Super Bowl with the Eagles was Fearless, and he believes he has a good football team. So as fearless as Doug Peterson is, even in his own territory, he is considering going for it right here. He wants to see the spot, and he's trying to talk right now with Press Taylor, his offensive coordinator. What play do we have if we want to go for it right here?
Yeah, on the live look, he was short. They're going to extend it and see exactly how short they were. Boy, oh boy. It's enough. No decision has to be made here for Peterson because he got it by the nose of the ball.
And as soon as they saw
just put his index card back like a hanky,
you know,
right in the blazer.
Just a little taste on
a little
top.
taste of the lined index card. Very favorable spot. It is enough for a first down. On a blast here for Johnson. Got a running start. Good runway on the misdirection. Justin Reed with a stop. 8-yard pickup downstairs to Evan.
Well, guys, we know this Jaguars wide receiving core is as deep as there is in the league, and it's going to be tested. Zay Jones suffered a knee injury. Hasn't been in this entire series. He's listed as questionable to return.
That means we might see more of Agnew, 39, number 15, Tim Jones as well.
They get Evan Engram involved, and he takes it to midfield for a first down. 6-yard pickup. Nick Bolton is back in there for Kansas City, so a good sign for the Chiefs defensively.
And while Jacksonville's not running a hurry-up offense, so to speak, it does feel like they're picking up the pace with their play call in terms of what they're doing and trying to be a little more aggressive and put some more speed into every play. A little misdirection to Dearness Jones coming back the other side now, hitting Ingram. They want to get the ball to their speed guys. We have not heard from Ridley in a while, number 0.
Engram heads to the sideline for Jacksonville. New set of downs to work with at midfield for the Jaguars, up 3-0. Quick hitter, bobbled, and Kirk couldn't hold on to it. Incomplete.
Trying to move before he could secure the catch. I think he saw a little gap and also a flash of a white jersey coming his way and ended up losing control of the ball.
And we have another injured player for Kansas City. It is Willie Gay. We'll come back in 30 seconds after this from Lowe's.
We have a good day today. We're going to have a real good day.
Lowe's knows you can win big at home
when you have the right support on your sideline.
Just like we practiced.
I got this.
Center slot and twist. Proud of you.
Proud of myself. I want to put in the work.
Let's run some drills. You stepping your game up.
Yeah. All right, so what's the coverage?
It's easy. 2 cans, Dallas Cowboys Navy.
That's a big play. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, the Lowe's home team has the best products and coaching to help you win at home. You got this. We got you.
Willie Gay in his 4th year, aggressive, athletic linebacker, appears to be okay. Heads to the Kansas City sideline, but we saw Bolton go out momentarily.
Back. Good for Kansas City. You see him right there catching the helmet as he goes to try and make the tackle after the incomplete pass to Christian Kirk.
5:50 to play in this first half. 3-0 Jacksonville, and that was after a turnover deep in Kansas City territory, so almost a gimme field goal for the Jaguars. That's it for the scoring in this first half. Lawrence, they're going to go to trickery. The pass back to the other side, caught by Etienne from Kirk. So they did a whole bunch of things, and it amounted to a loss of 1.
And Leo Chanel, number 54, really sniffed this one out right from the beginning. did an excellent job. He's a big thumping linebacker. But watch up here and watch the read by Chanel. Because the ball is going to go away, and he goes upfield against Anton Harrison, feels it, and you see him trying to get there, and Harrison trying to push him out of the way, and he's able to run through the attempted block and make the play. Nice, intelligent play by the linebacker out of Wisconsin.
10th play of the drive, 2 tight ends, Engram and the rookie Strange from Penn State. This is a 3rd and long for Jacksonville. Lawrence gets out of trouble. On the move, Lawrence. He got hit from behind around the ankle, so there was no chance at a first down. And Udike Uzama, the rookie from
out of it, only brought 4. Chris Jones created rubble up front, rushing over Brandon middle to make sure Lawrence didn't escape right up through the hole.
And the offense is still on the field. On a 4th and 5 at the 45.
Watch for the long count. There's always that opportunity at 4th and 5.
Willie Gay is back out there for Kansas City. And a timeout called by the Chiefs. Nope. Jaguars.
Timeout. Jacksonville. They're first. This will be a 30-second timeout.
So now a conversation for Doug Peterson and company.
This is an interesting, bold approach, and I know he's fearless as the book. But if I'm Doug Peterson right now, my team's playing pretty well. I mean, I know it's a struggle with Mahomes, but I want Mahomes to go a lot longer than giving the ball on this side of the field.
So that's Press Taylor. Might leave a mark.
Yeah, you know what that means? Either didn't have the right personnel in, didn't have the right guys in the right spot for it, and they're back out there at 4th and 5. I think this is a heck of a gamble. I would punt the ball away and make Mahomes go deep. Kansas City's already struggling on offense. I don't want to give them an opportunity if you don't pick it up here.
Peterson, a Super Bowl champion with the Philadelphia Eagles, electing to go for it on 4th and 5. Lawrence is sacked at the 49. Kansas City comes up huge. Chris Jones is officially back for the Chiefs.
That Miami Heat really works for him in working out, doesn't it? For a guy who missed all of training camp, you did mention it earlier, and he said, hey, I missed the guys, but my legs are fresh, and he is proving that to be true. Whatever side he decides to rush in,